Welcome race fans to round 5, race 2 of the Australian Institute of Motorsport 2014 New South Wales Formula V Championship.
At Wakefield Park, 2 hours southwest of Sydney. In the rain, it's been bucketing down.
Has been bucketing down. So off the start here, the front row, we've got Horney with Kinsella with Timmy Brook and Thomas. And they're away.
Great to see Michael Kinsella back racing with us. A great champion.
There's a yellow flag out the back there. Someone had a bit of a slow start.
Well, they got moving, but Michael Kinsella in his Jason goes down the inside of James Horn. James, he's probably going to finish the race, I hope, in this event today.
Okay, it's pretty slippery out there today. A lot of people. That's pretty quick for Kinsella going off the start there. Kinsella's not renowned for not spinning his wheels somewhere in the wet here. He's on board. Simon Pace there behind with last round trophy race winner Daniel Stein.
Oh, it's going to be hard to tell in a moment with all the spray. Here we go. Dylan Thomas to the right of camera.
Great effort there, boss.
Trying to go around the outside. Daniel Stein doesn't touch wheels, almost there, but not quite with Dylan Thomas.
Simon Thompson, he would see nothing with that spray coming up, and further back you wouldn't see anything.
No, and the drivers wouldn't be able to see anything ahead of them either. So here we go. We go the right-hand corner coming up the hill. Yeah, down the hill now.
James Horn and Michael Kinsella have got a car leak there. Timmy Brook, Thomas taking two different lines through the sweeper.
Good to see James Horn keep the car going and hopefully have a good result in this race.
Okay, yeah, a shocker in the last round with a lot of mechanical problems going on. Jeff Bennett's up the front there, so is Morgo. Morgo's had a strong middle period to the year.
Right, first lap and everyone's kept it on the track.
Okay, this Simon Pace.
It is. Lee Porter, a long way back, maybe he didn't keep it on the track.
Okay.
Oh, no,
I'm trying to remember
didn't last
why.
long. Someone's not kept it on the track. And we'll see who in a moment.
It's Kinsella. Kinsella spun out of the lead.
Michael Kinsella has first lap spun off the lead.
Kinsella, that's given Horney a cracking lead. Look at this.
Great, well done, James. Let's see if you can make it through to the end.
Horney was super fast in the wet on the Friday practice.
Well,
here's Timmy Brook with Thomas. You can see they're all taking a wide line, staying off the normal racing line.
Simon Thompson, Jeff Bennett there. Daniel Stein now lost a spot.
Okay,
Morgan Fremantle. But Bruce Perry, well done.
Oh, look at Gary Hook.
Gary Hook, he spun it, Hookie.
In front of Jacob Andrews and Al Harrison.
Hookie, keep it on the track, I think someone used to say years ago. Bad luck, anyway.
Okay, you also had the lead 1200 of Matty Pearce in there, and he was doing a great job in the wet.
Great shot of Hookie in the distance there.
Here's Thomas not trying to look for a pass, but trying to look for some vision.
Vision, that's all you need there.
Okay, Simon Thompson doing a good job here in fourth, just ahead of Jeff Bennett.
Right, this is racing in these conditions. Sometimes you try not to make it a race.
There's a big puddle at the apex there. You can see the guys are all trying to sort of stay slightly off the apex.
Yeah. Just keeping it on the track for the whole race is an achievement. So
there's Jacob Andrews, there's Al Harrison, Simon Duffy, Kinsella. There's just in front of the lead 1200.
Right, yeah, let's see if Matt Pearce is going to understeer his way around the circuit like he does in the rain in his Lepton.
Okay, so there's Horney. You might not see too much of him in this race with him flying ahead there. Thomas is all over the back. Oh, Timmy Brooks off!
He didn't spin, he just ran wide.
Yeah, ran out of front grip and couldn't turn. Simon Pace up to third. Great effort. Jeff Bennett.
A lock of a brake or a bit of understeer is so easy to happen if you're aquaplaning in these conditions.
Daniel Stein, Morgo.
Right,
something else going on here.
So many cars. Lee Porter way back.
Look at this.
That's
the 1200 is hassling of Matty Pearce. Is hassling Simon Pace.
Simon Pace, no doubt, too far back for his liking.
Look how clear it looks at this end of the circuit, but it's not. It's just the camera.
It's nice when you're on your own, though, isn't it?
Thomas, nice. Oh, look, Thomas going back to the inside line there, while the others are still taking a bit more of the outside line. Timmy Brook, you'll see, will go right out to the outside.
Simon Thompson, great.
Watch how wide Timmy Brook goes here.
Jeff Bennett, Daniel Stein, and Tim Brook making his way back through the pack.
Timmy Brook's normally one of the strongest guys in the wet. Look at this. Simon, at the background there, you see Matty Pearce diving up to 1600. So he's going with Simon Pace, who's one of the top wet drivers.
Okay, there's
Jeff Bathingway having a run, probably one of his few runs this year after having car troubles earlier in the year.
Good to see Jeff back. Okay, now there's Dylan Thomas. He's falling back. James Horn is pulling away in these conditions.
I don't know if he's falling back because he's pulling away from the rest of them. It's just that James Horn is so damn good.
Away. Yeah, the gap is increasing, no doubt.
How strong is he? Look at this. The 1600 in the back there of Simon Duffy pulling out to go past Matty Pearce.
Great. And there's Bruce Perry. Great performance to have that position in these conditions. It shows that you're a good driver. Well done.
Jacob Andrews just ahead of. Oh, let Steiny off.
Steiny's off. He's run
Last round trophy race winner. Steiny throws it off at 2.
That's so easy to do. We'll forgive you this time, Daniel.
Okay, here comes Horney coming into the fish hook. Thomas has got a bit of a gap in front of him and a gap behind him.
Now that's
Simon Thompson.
Simon Thompson in third.
Solid effort by Simon Thompson.
That's right after.
You know what? Simon Thompson's still on his first set of tyres, run the whole year on this set of tyres.
And he had such bad luck at the last round, but he's just shown that he can drive really well.
Well, I can guarantee you that probably half the field would be on pretty new tyres, and that gives you a certain advantage in the wet.
But not for Simon.
Simon's doing that just shows how good your job Simon Thompson's doing in the wet.
Matthew Pearce going down the inside of Simon Duffy, 1200 down the inside of 1600.
Okay, lead 1600 here. James Horn just doing it. I would say easy, but inside the car, I'm sure it's not. Different line there by Thomas, trying to not excite the wheels. Oh, Simon Thompson.
Oh, speaking of Simon,
just talking up your stocks, and then he gasses it.
Gassed it. That's so easy. Jeff Bennett now takes third. Tim Brook going through there in fourth, and Morgo in fifth.
Oh, he could be stuck here. No, he's
how could you ever get traction in that grass in these conditions?
And there's still a bit wide there from Thompson, from Andrews.
And Kinsella's having trouble making up distance.
So that means that Simon Thompson has gone from third to about 30th.
Something like that, 30th. Oh, there are about 40 Formula Vs out there, aren't there?
Could be.
Seems like it. But Michael Kinsella with Simon Pace there. Michael down the inside.
Bit wide there from Andrews.
And Simon Pace following Michael Kinsella through.
Jacob Andrews with the lead 1200 here this weekend, with Craig Sparks missing the weekend due to, I think, a wedding.
And you can see on the camera the rain is pouring down.
Lead rookie, not lead 1200.
Pouring down here in these conditions at Wakefield Park.
And the cameras actually make it look better than what it is, and it doesn't look that flash on the cameras either, but the cameras certainly provide more light than what the drivers would be seeing.
It hasn't stopped raining all weekend. It must be a mini tornado that's crossed over Goulburn and Wakefield Park.
Okay, here's James Horn into the final corner.
He's doing a fabulous job just keeping it on the track, and probably being the fastest car on the track as well.
Yep, and there's Thomas. Look, you can actually see the rain falling. Look at the size of the rain falling.
It's bucketing down. Bucketing down.
There's the cabins you can stay at in Wakefield Park here. Here's Bennett. Bennett doing an awesome job.
Well, if you keep it on the track and drive with your brains, and that you'll get good results.
Timmy Brook, Morgo's taking the traditional line there as well as Thomas. The rest of them are taking the go-kart line there a bit wider, like Steiny.
It's just so hard to race in this
Kinsella taking the traditional line.
Yeah, just keep it on the track. That's hard enough, let alone racing as well.
Okay, so there's Simon Thompson. He's actually making his way back forward past Duffy, and he's just got Matty Pearce ahead of him. Thomas has got a massive guard margin now behind him and a massive margin in front of him.
And the rain's getting even heavier, as you can see in this long shot down the main straight.
Yeah, probably the lens of the camera is probably starting to get a bit foggy. You can actually see how much spray's coming off these cars. Look at the spray off the back of them.
That's enormous.
You get a group of about 4 cars. You wouldn't see anything behind that.
No, well, it's like having a hose pointed at your helmet visor, isn't it? It's just
it certainly is. I mean, you'll see guys pull out. Like you can see Al Harrison there. He sort of just went a little bit to the right. He was just trying to make sure he could see far enough ahead. Simon Thompson up the inside of Matty Pearce.
Now there's a bit of racing going on.
Here's Simon Pace. Very quiet race for him. Jeff Bathyway doing a pretty solid job on his return. Lee Porter a bit further back than we've seen him in the last couple of rounds.
And we should point out also, not only is it raining, it's also really cold. It's almost midwinter in the highlands of around the Goulburn area here.
Actually, you just saw... you saw the second 1200 there of Bernie Cannon, but you saw William Pym at the back there, and Gary Hook, who's a lot further back than what we've seen as well.
Gary Hook.
That's right. He had the spinner earlier in the race.
That's right. His customary spin there coming onto the main straight.
Customary. I think he might have words with you a bit later.
He's welcome to.
All right. So here comes Simon Thompson looking for the inside of Al Harrison, but. Actually, Simon Thompson, even though he was in third earlier, he's not really pulling away from Matty Pearce, the lead 1200.
Well, I guess in these conditions, power is not everything, is it? It's control of power.
That tow truck in the background hasn't had much. Actually, Thomas looks like he's making some ground back up on...
Well, the gap's certainly not increasing by much, if it's increasing at all, but these two great drivers are pulling away. The gap to third place is certainly increasing.
Yeah,
and the gap to
Jeff
fourth...
Bennett, let's make a point on how good a job Jeff Bennett is. He's only about a year and a half into the category. Maybe not even.
Well, that's right, but he's had some good results there, and he's still learning his way through. But he's a nice guy off the track. He's an incredibly nice guy on the track as well, and he deserves good results. And
the point I make with him though is he's not come from go-karts or anything else. He's fresh into racing.
Yeah, but he's been inspired by his mate Lee Porter for a few years, I believe, as well. So
still got to have some talent to be running third in the wet here at Wakefield Park.
And he certainly has. Okay, Simon Duffy going through there as we cut to James Horn in the lead. Dylan Thomas in second place with a huge fog of vapour.
Oh, Horn, off!
Speaking of the
Here
devil.
comes Thomas. Thomas for the lead. Horn's made a mistake.
Oh, that's terrible. Bad luck.
Bad luck, Horny.
Great luck for Dylan Thomas there. And Jeff Bennett and Tim Brook go through in third and fourth.
A fair bit of water in his camera now. It's starting to get a bit hard to see out there, so it's definitely slippery. There's Steiny and Kinsella with Jacob Andrews coming through.
Kinsella has made up a few spots.
Oh, look at this. Simon Pace in the background has just passed the 1200 of Matty Pearce.
Right, with Alan Harrison and
that
Jacob
just shows
Andrews
how wet it is, because how good is Simon Pace in the wet? Look how far back he is.
Well, he's great in all conditions. James Horn there, unfortunately, lost first place, back to second, but he's kept second. He had such a huge gap. But there's the leader now, the new leader, Dylan Thomas.
Oh, well, I guess that's the benefit for Thomas keeping his foot into it. He's benefited from the mistake of the leader of James Horn.
Well, in these conditions, anyone can make a mistake, and the race is not over yet, is it?
No, certainly not. And in these conditions, pretty much everybody has made a mistake.
All right, Jeff Bennett in the orange Jacer going through ahead of Tim Brook in the sky blue Jacer F2K14, brilliantly engineered car.
Certainly is. Okay, here's Morgo in fifth, followed by Steiny in sixth. Actually, Steiny's made a pretty good recovery, having thrown it off the track earlier on in the race.
He has. He was a long way back, and when you're that far back, just to make up a few seconds is quite an achievement.
Actually, Jacob Andrews is also not doing too bad to be just off of that group. And Simon Thompson's also made a reasonable recovery after spending a lot of time in the grass.
Right, Bruce Perry doing really well to keep his position.
Kinsella's further back again. Kinsella must have had another spin.
Another spin again. Well, for Michael, it's either everything or nothing, isn't it?
Yeah, he's certainly fast though. Oh, look at this. Timmy Brooks having a look at Jeff Bennett. He's certainly a lot closer now. There's Morgo and
through ahead of Daniel Stein.
Oh, they're both off.
Jeff Bassingthwaite and Bernie Cannon. I wonder if they've had it coming together. I wonder if they did. We might get a chance to see it at some point.
There's Al Harrison and Kinsella. Kinsella takes a conservative approach into the corner. They're all off. Look, there's three of them off in there.
Who's that? It's hard to tell through this.
Actually, is that a red flag over there? Is that a red light you can see in the background?
It does look like some sort of red light.
Okay, but you've got Simon Pace.
Simon Pace went off,
and it looks like maybe Daniel
Steiny.
Yeah, it did look like Steiny. So you got Thomas.
And James Horn is catching Dylan Thomas.
No, well, there might be a safety car board out.
We'll see in a moment there.
Okay, you've still got Bennett.
I'll just see if I can plug into the race controller.
Yeah, see, there's a yellow flag. You can see a yellow flag there. So there's no one off at this corner, so there very well could be. There were three cars off at turn one.
Looks like they are going slower, so the safety car will be coming out in a moment.
Okay, so
probably picking up the leaders down this run of the main straight.
Okay, and there's Morgo doing a great job
in these self-engineered Jacer. Yeah, tiptoeing around William Pinn.
Is that the safety car only just coming out now? You can see the safety car board on the pit straight there. That's Jeff Bathingway coming back through.
There we go. So the leaders have gone through. Everyone's slowing down, and that looks like a recovery vehicle.
No, that looks like the safety car. So the leaders have just gone through, and he's missed them.
There we are.
Okay, but this is later in. So obviously the new what is it called? Clerk of the course to driver radios has worked there. They've told the drivers to slow down and allow the safety car to come through.
And which he's done. It's taken a lap to collect them, but Dylan Thomas directly behind the Holden safety car. And all the cars going through one by one.
Okay, there's Kinsella ahead of Matty Pearce from Simon Duffy, Simon Pace, and Daniel Stein. So it was Pace and Stein that had a start. Looks like this is a restart. The safety car's gone in. Thomas a little bit wide, trying to get a good run. He wants to keep Timmy Brook for championship points behind him.
Okay.
There goes the thing.
Here we go.
Here goes
James Horn. Is he going to go left or right? He goes left.
He's not going to do it, but Thomas needs to pull it up here. Oh, he's looking deep. He's looking twitchy.
And as they enter the corner, and Dylan Thomas goes off from the lead. Dylan Thomas makes a terrible mistake.
Terrible.
Oh, what do you reckon about that? I think that's just not acceptable.
So Timmy Brook goes through. There goes Jacob Andrews goes through.
Bruce Perry going through.
Bruce Perry goes through. The whole lot will go through.
Bruce, no, but Bruce just can't make it work there in the next corner.
This is coming down the fishhook. So the cameras from the externals are starting to get. Jacob Andrews coming back on the right there. So he's had an off there after getting through.
Now
here's Horny.
James Horn in the lead.
I think this is the last lap. James Horn.
Great driving. And Jeff Bennett in second place. Tim Brook in third. Morgan Fremantle in fourth place. Great results.
Okay,
there.
Thomas is fifth, so he didn't lose a huge amount of spots, although he did probably make up the time onto a couple of them. Jacob Andrews. Again, twice in a lap.
Mate, he aquaplaned and flew up in the air through
He was up in about fourth off the restart, and now he's back to about 10th.
The cars are just going through. Matthew Pearce, something must have happened to him. He's way back.
Okay, here's Thomas having a look at Morgo.
This is into the fish hook.
Okay.
And he keeps it on there.
Coming out, that's Kinsella behind him there. So Kinsella made a pretty good recovery with the safety car. So I think this is the last lap here now. That's going to be the finishing orders, I think.
James Horn has got the lead there. It looks like he's going to cross the line and take the win.
No, there's one more to go. There's one more. Thomas with Morgo.
It's hard to tell.
He's going to get the run here. Look at this. Thomas has got the run on Morgo. He's got the exit.
All these technical problems due to the rain going through
Kinsella, Simon Pace, Perry, Jacob Andrews, Steiny.
And it's nose to tail. People know.
Al Harrison, Duffy, Porter.
They'll be finding out if they've got one lap to finally win that extra position.
So there's Thomas on the inside of Morgo.
Fremantle. So Morgo back to fifth place there in the race.
That's pretty good effort there by Morgo. That's another good round in a row, you know.
Yeah, this is definitely the last lap now.
Okay.
Dylan Thomas, James Horn.
So this is coming in the last quarter. This will be the finishing order, with Horny winning by a country mile.
Country mile ahead of Jeff Bennett there.
Jeff Bennett, what an awesome effort. Bennett.
Well done, Jeffrey. Great driving.
Timmy Brook finishes ahead of Thomas, which is important for championship points. And great drive here by Morgo.
Morgan Fremantle, well done, mate.
Good recovery, Kinsella. Safety car helped him, and was Pacey.
Simon, great driving from both those great drivers.
Jacob Andrews, not doing... Oh, Pacey spins after we give him accolades.
Oh, terrible luck. Never mind. Bruce Pearce and Bruce Perry going through.
Lee Porter
ahead of Gary Hook. And here's the final race results for round 5 of the Australian Super Motorsport.
James Horn, Jeff Bennett, Tim Brook, Dylan Thomas, Morgo,
Michael Kinsella, Simon Pace and Jacob Andrews in 8th place.
Good recovery from Andrews there. And Simon Pace is the lead Matthew Pearce is the lead 1200 from Bernie Cannon.